All right, good evening, Speed Gaming community. I am Nitro6003, and welcome to Retrance at the 9 o'clock daily. Tonight in the Road Green, we have Zeke Highwind, and in the red, we have Zavarian. And they both will start with swords, so this is basically cross keys with retro attached to it. So basically, you have to buy your arrows. Arrows cost money. Keys you can buy as well, so you can buy as many as you heart's desire. But just keep in mind that you do every time you shoot an arrow, you will cost yourself some rupees, and the silver arrows cost about 100 rupees if memory serves. So being that this is basically cross keys without the small keys shuffle, and you can use them anywhere, I am using my little Dunka tracker that I normally use for cross keys to make sure I have all the entrances. And we're underway with Zavarian starting in Sank and Zeke Highwind starting in his house. So where is Sank today? It is, in one of the trolliest places ever near Hyrule Castle, unfortunately. And it looks like Zeke is setting up the water walk. We'll also keep an eye on the Take Any caves as well. If those of you who have played Zelda 1 will remember the Take Any caves, there are those as well. All right, so let's see what the Hyrule Castle main entrance is here tonight. It is, Turtle Rock, where the big chest is. And the magic shop is Agina. And Zeruvium is going to go into the back of Escape and tell us what's there. Zeke will be going into, Trash Fairy. All right, let's see what's in the back of Escape really quick. We have a single green rupee, more bombs, and 300 bucks. And Zeke is setting up his Houlihan. And we'll see if Zeruvium takes suit as well. He'll get his Link's house 20 bucks. And see where he goes from here. All right, he is going south, so probably gonna. Oh no, he's not setting up the fake flipper just yet. Let's see where Zeke goes. Ooh, we have Paradox Cave connector. So we'll see if he takes that or not. We know that there's a connector here. We just don't know where it goes yet. And he's going to get the items first, and then he'll probably decide if he wants to go further into the connectors. Not early bow and a map of Ganon's Tower, one of the probably the garbageest maps in the game here. All right, he's going to go upstairs now with the sword. Obviously, starting here in Retrance, it's obviously easier in all the other modes. You don't start with swords, so that's kind of a nice aftermath of that. And Zeke getting the wind of. So we have a big key for Skull Woods, 300 bucks. Another big key. This is the big key of Swamp. And 20 bucks and a piece of heart. So let's see where Zeruvian goes next. He is not going to bomb jump. So let's see if he takes the lower route first. He is. Oh, no, he's not. He's going to buy bombs first. And then we'll see where he goes. Meanwhile, Zeke is. So there's buying the entire stock there. Now he can use that bow. An arrow, because he bought the arrow, and let's see where this connector goes. I've been waiting on. Oh, that's a Dark World connector. So that is Dark World access, and we now know where one of the connectors goes. So Zeruvian has Dark World access once he finds that Moon Pearl. All right, and now he's setting up his fake flipper. And now Zeke is heading down. So then he also finds a useful shop here. We'll buy at least one small key. Does not look like he bought the arrow just yet. It's a little unfortunate. So shop there, and then small key on the island as well. I am trying to keep track of some of the things that these runners will be doing as well. Ooh, Zurian wastes a precious arrow there with money. Not always the greatest thing in the world. And he gets another small key for his efforts in a Guinness game. All right, let's see what Zeke finds here in this next cave here. And it is the Smiths. So we now know where the Smiths are. And let's see what would be Saha in the vanilla game. And he does have to be a little careful with one heart. Ooh, Blind's Hut at Saha. So very important already here in Retrance, finding these big things here. And we got a lamp, so no dark rooms for Zeke, $300. And a bee in a bottle, which is always nice to find before we find a sick kid, and $20. And let's see what's in the back of Blind's Hut. And another 20, and he's going to be taking all the rupees he can. And Zeruvian is also going to be going for his money, because money in this seed is crucial, because you do need arrows for a lot of things. So not going to see these runners stop getting money for a little while so that they can have a nice stockpile for later. All right, let's see what the vanilla Eastern Palace is. We have not found, other than the Turtle Rock, we have not really found anything just yet. And Zeruvian is going to take the other connector inside of Paradox Cave. So we'll see where that one goes as well. And what is where Eastern Palace normally is? A shop. And so the other entrance is pretty much close by, so I'm sure Zeruvian will never use that one again. But at least he knows where that is, should he get the boots later. All right, so he's gonna see if he can get some bombs here. Not able to just yet. Zeke heading down to the one of the flute locations, and let's see what's in this cave. Oh, we got Spiral Cave there. This is another connector. So since the maps will be the same for both runners, I will not have to worry about that. Oh, we have the magic shop as well. That is a good one to find early. All right, let's see what's in this house here. Just a useless fairy. As we are waiting to see what is on the race game and what is in Spiral Cave. Ooh, race game is a big key today. And Spiral Cave has $20. So let's see where this Spiral Cave leads us. Oh, that is a really good entrance to have early. And Zerarian finds Desert North. And I believe he also found the... all right, so let's see what Zeke gets here. Oh, he finds the dam in one of the drop downs. And I'm going to just mark that down on my stuff so I know where the dam is for later. And trying to also keep in mind where Zeruvian is. And he finds one of the take any caves, and we'll take that heart container. And look at that weird pixel woman there on his screen. I like his sprite quite a bit. And Zeke is going to be finding his Paradox Cave. All right, Zeruvian will find a useless bomb shop there. And again, I'm just trying to also keep in mind what's what. All right. Ooh, we find Pyramid Fairy on Zeruvian's side. That's always nice to find as well. Back at Tavern will always be back at Tavern in any seed, no matter what the mode, because it's the only entrance that's like that. All right, let's see what's here. Oh, just another useless entrance there. That was a chess game of some kind. And let's see what's in the bush house. Oh, we have Desert East. And with a key, Zorvian does use his first key. And we'll see what he gets out of this. He gets a heart container. And he'll take care of marking the items he's getting. There are 6 items. Oh, and an early powder. It is a question. Chat cannot be easy to come to solve. Nope, but I have plenty of experience doing it. And actually, Retrance is one of my favorite modes. I was actually going to race this, and then decided that better off I wanted to commentate. All right, so sadly, nothing really to speak of in Desert yet. Let's see what's on the torch. Oh, heart container won't be needing that. Let's see if he goes to the other 2 entrances out of Desert. And just remember, you can use your small keys anywhere. They're not specific to the dungeons. All right, so that there's Dark World. So that is Desert West, and unfortunately, when you find stuff like that, there's really not much you can do other than walk out. Let's see what's this lower cave. Let's see how much investigating Zeruvian does. Oh, there is Sick Kid. He can. He cannot get the Sick Kid, unfortunately. Oh, that's. He will have to come back, and that's the biggest problem with walking around in the Dark World as a bunny, or in this case, looks like I'm gonna call him Yoshi. Not sure what sprite that is, but anyway, either way, it's just hard to do. Oh, and we find Palace of Darkness. And with 1 key and a bow and an arrow, well, guess what? There's things that he can do now. And he can death warp, and that's the other thing you just have to know, that when you death warp, you can do stuff here. And let's see what Zeke finds while and there is a bunch of take any caves, and there will be one, I believe, one with a sword as well. Yeah, Retrance is retro cross keys, so entrances can lead you into different places. All right, let's see what's on the locked. Oh, and there's a compass there. Probably not important. Gotta go around the bushes there. Now, Zeruvian really can't go very far in Palace of Darkness unless he gets another key. But let's see what he's able to get here. Now he can go to the Bullock side because he does have the bow and he does have stuff like that. So at least there are no dark rooms available since they both have lamp. Yes, Zeruvian is out of logic, technically speaking, by going into Palace of Darkness without the Moon Pearl. He will not find the Moon Pearl here in Palace of Darkness, but he could get other things that could help him do things later. So it's not a bad sequence break, but he just has to remember that it's all behind the Moon Pearl in his case. Anytime you break logic in cross keys, it's never a good idea, or can be. And $20, and only unfortunately able to get one more item here. and it is ether. So deciding not to do any more sequence breaking just yet. But let's see what he does. Zeke is gonna check where and get his item from Magina. And let's see where Zeruvian goes next. Let's see if he... Now, I know you can bomb jump over the rail here in Turtle Rock, as you're going to watch Zeruvian do here. And and you can check the exit as well. So let's check. He's going to check the exit first, and hopefully not get locked out here. And he is going to get locked out. Oh, and he finds Hyrule Castle on the other side. So he finds Hyrule Castle East. And let's see where Hyrule Castle Main is. That is also Dark World. Wow. Hyrule Castle is a place to be, apparently. Now, he could Death Warp and do all of Hyrule Castle as well, including the back. And then know that it's done. Ooh, he's got mountain access. Nice job getting mountain access. There's Hyrule Castle West. And unfortunately, won't be able to go back. But let's see what's here. Oh, one of the places you can get money. Wow, good following the entrances there to really know. But I think I would have done the inside. Oh, this is Old Man. And Zeruvian does not have his lamp yet. Oh, we find Ganon is at the sanctuary tonight. So he will have to do things in the dark till he finds the lamp. Yeah, so where Sanctuary is, so that was Ganon's drop down, essentially. All right, so there's the Old Man. And we'll see where Old Man Save and Quit is. Hopefully it's convenient as he gets a heart piece for his efforts. And just a useless place there. So let's see. Oh, and Zeke finds Laser Bridge. And Ceruvian finds another shop. And trying to see what else we find on Laser Bridge. Working on those laser skips. And lasers do a lot of damage. 4 hearts at this stage is an instant death. All right, let's see what is in this cave here. Oh, we find Ice Palace. We still don't know our crystals or pendants just yet. We have not found Saha or any of those things. So, and Zeke also has to wonder how much time he wants to invest in the Laser Bridge. Oh, and we find Super Bunny Cave. And so far, Zeke is has not found anything here in Laser Bridge worthwhile, but we find a map to Ice Palace. And 3 bombs and a compass in that one. So that'll be it for him. Let's see where else he's deciding to go. Oh, so Laser Bridge was by there. Oh, and Magic Bat is blocked by Aga 1. All right, so we now know where Laser Bridge is. All right, let's see where... Oh, and we find the flippers in Checkerboard Cave. So no heart containers just yet. All right, let's see. Where is old man tonight? It is, in the dark world, of course. An unfortunate place for him. But when he gets mirror, that'll be a good thing to have. All right, so Zeke, once you know where um, things are, you don't need to necessarily worry about not doing other things. It looks like the thieves drop down was vanilla tonight, and let's see what is here in what would be Gina, and that is nothing. All right, so the rats are in that house tonight. All right, so we are gonna these connectors are really interesting here. And we find Castle Tower on Zeke's side. And you could just see how much one change. And Zeke finds the hook shot as Zerivian finds Hype Cave, which starts out with 3 moms. Ooh, that hook shot's gonna be mighty useful for him. Bombos, that's the only thing. And actually, with Bombos, even though you could do some stuff in Ice Palace, and I missed what the last item was in Aga Tower. Oh, 20. Okay, thank you. Professor Pixie, our tracker here tonight. And there's Castle Tower in the village. Oh, and there's another one of those take any caves that we were talking about. Oh, and we find the bomb shop, Ice Palace, and no, Ice Palace and Thieves Town. Thank you, chat. So that's at least 2 of the 5 of the 7 crystals that we will need to beat this seed. And a Master Sword in the well. And Cane of Burna as well. So the well is also vanilla tonight. Ooh, this is inside Spec Rock. Let's see if Zeke decides to follow it or not. Now, the question is I'm not sure when Zeruvian saved and quit last, but if Zora doesn't have anything worthwhile, is he going to save scum? And it is a bottle. And Zeke is going to follow this entrance here with the bomb jump across into the dark world, and he's going to find the back of the old man. Oh, no, he's going to find another connector over there. And that is another place that he can go. That's Mountain Descent. All right, let's continue here. Zeruvian finds C-shaped house, which is going to have triple bombs for him. So once, let's see what Zeke does next. Back into Kakariko for Zeke. And he finds Bumper Cave. Not gonna be able to do anything there. without a cape, sadly. Oh, and there's the silver arrows on the man in the water. So that'll be convenient, but silvers are pretty expensive, so we'll see how much he uses the silvers. And now Zeke finds his powder, Desert Palace. If you've never given either Cross Keys or Retrance a try, I definitely think it's a mode worth trying. You know, once you download the Dunker Tracker, which is free. Ooh, there's Misery Mire. And it's just a matter of kind of learning how to use it. And there's another dark room. Let's see. That's probably the beginning of the old man. Back into the water. Yeah, I mean, I thought so too the first time, Monstar, that I did it. But after doing it for a couple of times, it does get better and more familiar. So it's definitely worth looking into if you're interested. And there are lots of people who will help you out when you're learning this mode. You know, definitely watching runners that know it very well. You know, they go much faster than you will your first few times. All right, let's see what the bottle gives us today. Just a B. Oh yeah, always start with one small and, you know, start one small step at a time. Absolutely. All right, so let's see where Zeruvian's going to go next. He's going to get some more bombs first and foremost. And the hut is just the Mario dude. And Zeruvian finds a laser bridge. Now, we already know that there's nothing here. But Zeruvian does not. Oh, and there's another Take Any cave for Zeke. And I think in Retrance, because you're given the sword, I think the Take Any sword cave is removed. But somebody might have to correct me on that. I'm not sure. I know there's a bunch of Take Any caves just like in Zelda 1. But I know there's one that has a sword. And I'm not sure in this one if the sword is removed or not. I believe it is because you're given the sword. So I don't think we've seen Uncle yet. So I believe Uncle is locked behind the Ganon's tower climb. All right, so let's see what Zeruvian does now. And Zeke finds his magic shop. Yes, so the uncle, since we have not seen the uncle yet, I believe the uncle is locked behind the... Oh, and we have a big key behind the Ganon's tower climb. And ooh, we have an Eastern Palace big key. So when we find Eastern, we can full clear it. That's an amazing concept at 28 minutes. We don't know where Eastern is or if it's even worth clearing yet, but we do have the big key for when we find it. All right, so Zerarian will go into Druvian, sorry, will go into Aga Tower. Let's see what he decides to do. He has not found the well, does not have the Master Sword yet. And Zeke will get his stuff out of Hype Cave. Now that Zerivian does have mountain access, I'm kind of curious to see when he's going to go back there. You know, through Hyrule Castle, and then see if he wants to dive into Ice Palace or not. And Zerivian doing this in the dark, very brave soul. Doing this in the dark. He does not have the lamp yet. It is X keys, question chat. It is X keys. The only difference is that there are these take any caves around, and also you can buy keys. They're not locked behind anything specific. And then you start with the sword. And Master Sword as Zervian finds the well. All right, so we still need a glove. And let's see what's in the one of the snitch homes, and we have the bottom of let's see here. The Rubian's gonna stop. We're gonna start checking more stuff here in village. Oh, and he finds Bumper, so the two things that we can't do at the moment. He's gonna go back and he's gonna do the connector here. Let's see if he does the bomb jump, and Zeke's gonna check out what's inside Misery Mire. All right, so let's see what's so he's gonna do the bomb jump first. Oh, he misses it, so he'll get the other side of it first. Oh, he finds a useful thing there with the being able to find the big key here. And there's the big key to Ganon's Tower, which we have not found yet. And I think Professor Pixie, who's doing our tracking tonight, is doing a fantastic job. Please give her a follow, because without her, we would not know where things are and what these runners have. And also give these two runners a follow, both Zeke and Zeruvian. They are putting on a show here tonight. And we're going to see some cutscene chests. All right, so let's I mean, the best thing in a scene like this is to see what what the runners do, and let's see what's in this chest. Oh, there's 3 bombs. That's a little unfortunate. Yeah, the lamp is in Saha's closet. Well, what was Blind's hut, which is in Saha's closet. Which is where Saha's closet would be in the vanilla game. So that's where the lamp is. And $5. Ooh, stun pride's really not worth it either. So far 34 minutes in and no moon pearl. And Zeruvian finds the smiths. And we find a map of swamp. And Zeruvian is going to now get his lamp. So that'll be good. So he will no longer have to worry about dark rooms. Especially the one in Mire, which is probably the most difficult one to do. All right, so far nothing in Mire. And a shield in Mire, and Zeke sending his frustration. I don't blame him. All right, and Zeke finds the old man. So this confirms that this is the old man, the one over there. So that is good. So he will have mountain access, and actually, with what he's gonna have, he'll have the both sides of the mountain. So he's gonna be able to full clear the mountain in one go. So, and he'll have the save and quit point as well. And he'll get a piece of heart for his trouble. And you're going to see the runners buying lots of keys. Make sure that if they find a dungeon, they can complete it. I can share my screen. I am actually tracking the entrances that the runners have. So there's still no moon pearl. So Zeke gonna get his flippers here. So let's see what Zeruvian finds here. Let's see. He'll do Mire. And Zeke finds Hookshot Cave, which will be nice. And he'll be able to get all the items here. So getting that hookshot before coming here is always a good thing. All right, so first item is triple bomb. So let's see what else we get here. And 20 bucks. And a heart container. And the red meringue. All right, so we find Hookshot Cave. Ooh, Swamp Palace, which is a crystal. Ooh, and Mini Moldorm Cave. With Mini Moldorm Cave now, let's see, piece of heart, and a heart container, bombs, and $5. Yeah, we're definitely running out of options. Yeah, that's definitely a 0 out of 10, which is rare for that one especially. Oh, and we find GT. This is gonna have a lot potentially. And starting with a small key and a pizza and a heart container. So, I mean, you can do the climb with what they have. Oh, and the mirror locked behind the boots. So boots required for mirror. Let's see if Zeke is going to do the climb. Does not seem interested. Oh, Zeke didn't find the big key. Right. Yes, I forgot that. I forgot that they don't have that he doesn't have the big key. All right. In the Ice Palace. That's going to be our answer. His Ice Palace is probably going to have the Moon Pearl or some type of progression. And it is also a crystal. So it was the other exit of what is normally Spec Rock. If memory serves, he missed the bomb jump, and I think that's where it was. Yes, if I tracked it correctly, then yes, it was from Village. There's really no point in doing the bomb jump right now. Because unless he finds the hammer here, there's no way to clear this dungeon. I've heard different. I've heard different things, and I thought the key keep going. I've heard that the key, you can get as many as you want. I've heard it stops at 9, so I'm not sure on that one. Alright, so last check will be iced tea room. And it's and if there's no progression there of some kind, maybe a glove or something, then we're gonna have to start seeing what other options are available. But I'm pretty sure that this is gonna lead us somewhere, to something. And nothing in Ice Palace. So it could be Aga, but we still don't have a Moon Pearl. I mean, unless the Pearl is on the pyramid, which our runners could be. I mean, that's certainly a possibility. Yeah, it certainly could be because it's Magic Bat. But we don't have the boots for Magic Bat. Yeah, we need boots. But Zerurian is, since he has the big key, is going to do some climbing on GT. I mean, he could do, I believe, the whole climb. And that could be our answer. He's got to be careful of his health, though. That's for sure. 2 hearts going up the tower with green mail is not going to be the most pleasant thing in the world. So let's see if he decides to do the. Yeah, he's gonna go across here and get himself some health. Not a bad idea. Yeah, that's certainly a possibility, Aku, that the boots could be on Pyramid Ledge. And what's really interesting is that the Hyrule Castle entrances were helpful to get us up there. So I believe one of the Hyrule Castle entrances gets you, if you use the Turtle Rock entrance, you can get to the Hyrule Castle entrance. So if you do that bomb jump across, you can if you do the bomb jump across in TR and use the other entrance to TR, then you can actually go to Hyrule Castle, and through Hyrule Castle, you can actually get to Hyrule Castle main and potentially not do Aga at all. Although if Moon Pearl is there, it's kind of irrelevant. And I think we already saw the scam fish. Oh, Zerurian's got to be careful. This is a lot of. This is $50 every arrow he misses, so he's got to be really careful here. Let's see where Zeke goes. Is he gonna do the back of escape? The Dark Cross, that is. But again, no, he's not. Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna probably. Oh, he's gonna go into Turtle Rock here. Let's see what he does. No big key or anything like that. He's gonna see the answer could be here in TR. So we also have Turtle Rock as a possibility. So we really love the questions in chat. They're really you guys are asking really good questions today. You can Dakota, you can ask as many questions as you'd like. There's no limit to how many questions you can ask. And if I don't get to it, either Professor Pixie will get to it, or you know, there's other runners here that have played this before. And lava chest, just a $20. Where is our moon pearl for Dark World access, guys? That's the $1 million question. And Zeruvian is climbing. Now remember, if he beats Aga 1 here, he will have access to the uncle, which is behind the stuff. So let's see if that's the answer. And we get just a green rupee in the chain chomp room. Oh my goodness. Oh, I apologize. Yes, Pixie's right. GT is Aga 2, not Aga 1. My apologies. All right, so let's see if Moon Pearl is here. Nope, not yet. And Zeke is going to find Hyrule Castle. And no, nothing yet. All right. See, so if he had gone out that entrance, he could have gone to the thing, but he's gonna, let's see what he does here with the other entrance. Yeah, no problems. All right, is this our Moon Pearl? Nope, it is not. All right, so Zeruvian at 51 minutes is gonna fight Aga 2. Meanwhile, Zeke is gonna do some escape stuff. So let's see. I mean, this is a long time if unless this leads to something for him. Actually, by doing this, he will get access to the pyramid without doing Aga 1, which is actually smart. Because when the flute takes you away, you go down. You go back to the pyramid. Yeah, yeah, for cross keys, 51 minutes with no crystals is pretty standard, actually. Unless there's dungeons that are quicker. But yeah, there's no such thing as quick crystals in cross keys, or in Retrance in this case. All right, down goes Aga 2. Yes, if they need the tree, they'll need Aga 1 as well. But we'll see. We'll see, because there's still no Moon Pearl yet. And there is the pyramid ledge, which now has been broken. And takes the fall. And there's the uncle. Let's see. There's our glove. Oh my. Well then. That is interesting. The glove hidden behind Aga 2. That's the second glove? Oh, then I missed the first glove. So that will be... Oh, nope, no mitts for Zeruvian. Wait, where's the other glove? Did the tracker eat it? Oh, there's the hammer. In Dark Cross. Hyrule Basement? Oh, okay. So, all right. Well, then Zeruvian will, when he goes back to Hyrule Castle, have Mitts access. If that's the case. Yeah, I definitely miss Hyrule Basement, that's for sure. All right, so we have a hammer. All right, well, let's see what's on the floating island. Nothing there. My goodness. All right, so nothing in that cave. Getting down to the nitty gritty, though. I mean, we're gonna have to find some stuff here soon. And think of how much earlier Zeruvian would have the mitts if he had done the Hyrule Castle thing. And let's see if... Yeah, I think Zeke's going to follow through and probably... Oh, no, he has the hammer. He can do the entire side. And with the glove, definitely good knowledge. But yeah, that hammer is huge. He would have hammer and he'd have mitts. But we still have no Moon Pearl. I am not sure which is the right first. I think it would be the Aga one first. Maybe? I don't. Well, I mean, unless the boots were somewhere. Yeah, this. I'm not sure which glove is first. I'm not sure if there's anybody in chat who knows for sure. I'm kind of open to suggestions on which is first. Let's see where Zeruvian wants to go now. Back to desert. And he's gonna follow and find and see where the desert main. Oh, okay. So desert main is in by the pyramid as well. Yeah, well, remember that Zeruvian does not have the does not have any way to clear Aga. Sorry, it does not have the hammer. And I think he'll get it now. He'll get his hammer and his mitts. Or not. He's gonna go elsewhere. Or he's gonna get his unsuper bunnied first, and now he'll get his mitts. And Zeke having a little trouble with his bomb jump today. And yeah, please give our runners a follow. Both Zeke and Zeruvian. They are putting on an amazing show here tonight. On Thanksgiving here in the United States. And there's our boots. Inside Ganon's tower, behind the hammer, is our boots, and we have mirror access also. Wow. Bob Chess has the boots. All right, well, that opens up a lot for us, too, getting the boots. All right, so behind Ice Armos, is that going to be our Moon Pearl? No, it is not. And yeah, so confirmation of mitts for Zeruvian. Yeah, sometimes the tracker eats the inputs, just so you guys know, so be aware of that. Yeah, you don't have the big key, Zeke, which is why you haven't done the climb yet, but now you can get your mirror at least. And what's interesting is that will open up his other way to get. He now can walk over there in the dark world. It's a little bit of a pain, but you can actually walk over there and mirror. So, and this will open up another spot for him with that mirror as well. He has a lot to do now with the mirror and boots. And hopefully Zeruvian goes to the back of escape, but I'm going to guess that's why he's walking back. All right, desert area. Deciding not to check. Well, I guess maybe waiting is a better alternative. Mitts unlocks a couple of other things as well. We still are looking for our Moon Pearl. The mitts, as Professor Pixie is explaining, may not be required. It just depends on the entrances and what you need, but obviously using mitts to get around is nicer. So, and it unlocks different things. So, all right, there's another small key in behind the book, and there's our hammer for Zeruvian. All right, Zeke, where are you going? He's thinking. He is thinking. Yes, one glove is definitely required because of Ganon. Absolutely. All right, so back to TR we go. Yep. To the other entrance, which will help as far as Zeke's concerned. He will be at a mirror and get this check quicker. And let's see what this is. Just another fairy. My goodness. The question in chat is, anyone know what the shortest time to 100% is? Are you talking cross keys or are you talking NMG? What mode are you asking? Where Borg 9901? That would be my question. Is what mode are you asking that for? Because it depends on the mode. You know, NMG could be, you know, is different from cross keys from, you know, it just depends on the mode. And nope, nothing on Ether tablet. And yeah, there's also, yeah, it really depends on the mode. I mean, that's for sure. All right, so Zerovia now into Ice Palace with the hammer. He can now sort of full clear this dungeon here, even though he does not have the big key. As long as he remembers his Ice Palace bomb jump, he should be able to he should be able to get everything but the big chest. And I'm wondering if that's where Zeke is going to. Is he gonna end up going back? Yes, he is. He's gonna full clear ice as well. What's the difference between Retrance and cross keys? So, no, basically the biggest difference between the two modes is in full-blown cross keys, all the small keys are related to a specific dungeon. So the small keys that they're able to buy in this mode are locked to specific dungeons. So there are 6 Palace of Darkness small keys, or 4 Ganon's Tower small keys. So in this mode, so that's the difference. The maps and compasses are still shuffled as they have been, and they are shuffled in both modes. That doesn't change, but the biggest change is the small keys being universal in this mode, meaning you can have X number of small keys, so you can open up whatever doors you want. You can buy small keys in this mode, but arrows cost money, as well as and you have to buy the arrow as well. So, and Zerari getting his Ice Palace bomb jump. I hope that helps. Poseidon Shadow. I hope that explanation is what you were looking for. And both modes are fun. You'll find a challenge in both. Now, if you do a retro cross keys without Retrance, you won't get a sword, but you will have a take any cave that will have could have your first sword. And I believe it's taken out in this one, in Retrance, but again, I could be wrong. All right, let's see what's locked behind the hammer. Yes, exactly, Smooth Jetty. You can buy as many small keys as you want. Exactly. Yep. All right. So we should get our first crystal here, which is nice. But we are still we still don't know where the moon pearl is. Yeah. Ape was in Ice Palace. Yeah, they both have cape. Yeah, and that's the biggest thing about the tracker, is that it likes to eat inputs. So at the 1 hour, let's say 8 or 9 minute mark, Zeke will be our first runner to actually fight a crystal boss, and should be able to complete Cold Stare here. But remember, Cold Stare does a lot of damage on Greenmail. 4 hearts to be precise. Yeah, the tracker's hungry all the time. Oh, this is not an easy fight against Cold Stare with what he has. He just has to be really careful. I don't know if he has anything in the potion bag or not, but one hit from one of those eyeballs and he is dead. Now, from one hit from anything, he's dead. So this is a scary situation, and ooh, down goes Zeke. So let's see if Zerarian does any better. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And Zeke does not want to go back. He'll go back later, maybe with another sword, or with half magic, or a fire rod. And let's see if Zerarian is able to beat Cold Stare or not. I mean, obviously it's better to do hammer, but hammer Cold Stare is no fun. There you see for her. Oof. Those puffs may look cute, but trust me, folks, they hurt. They hit like trucks. In the vanilla game, you usually have the blue mail by now from this dungeon, so, and tempered sword. So this guy hits like a truck. Oh, one more hit for Zerarian from anything. He is not going to survive to tell the tales. And he has none of the puffs down. And oh, right there now with the cape, you could check. Oh, and Zerarian will strike first to get his first crystal and 3 bombs for his efforts. All right, let's see what Bumper Cave goes to. Oh, a useless entrance. Oh my goodness. Wow. Very useless connector right there. That is fail. All right, so let's see where Zeke goes next. Probably bonk rocks and stuff like that. He does not have the Titan Smith, so he really can't do very much. But now Zerarian's back in GT, and let's see what he does from here. Oh, we find Saha's closet. So let's see what is here. Is this where our Moon Pearl is going to be? No, it is not. My goodness. And where's the green pendant? In Desert Palace today. It certainly could be a vanilla Moon Pearl, but we'd have to find Tower of Hera for that to happen, and we have not found that just yet. So let's see if this is where our thing is, and nope, that is not it either. Well, our runners are and what's interesting is Rarian will find his boots though, which will be good for him, but it never feels good to not have the Moon Pearl an hour 12 into a seed. It certainly could be in King's Tomb. That is a possibility for it. And Zeke, let's see if he knows where one is. I'm sure he'll do the other. He'll just drop down this time. Or not. Yeah, you need. Oh, he's gonna mirror here, and there's 2 entrances here. One I think he already did. Oh, there is the arrow upgrade shop. So that is not our answer. My goodness. I kind of am glad I'm not playing this. this is mean. But now he'll finally get his GT big out of all this. So that'll be good for him. And he'll be able to get his mitts. If that's the answer. Yeah, I mean, this is certainly the kind of way Cross Keys likes to go, is that you just don't find things. And there is the GT big key for Zeke. Sorry, didn't mean to call him Zach. And Zerurian finds his pearl. I mean, sorry, his boots. Yeah, it's just bombs in this one. There's no arrows, obviously. Probably the only time in any mode that you'll see someone using a sword on an Armos knight. Because they're so expensive. But if you are enjoying what you're seeing, please give our runners a follow, both Zeke and Zerovian. They are really putting on a show here this evening. And the big chest just has a map of Eastern Palace. So that is not our answer. And now Zeke is going to do the climb here. And without Cane of Samaria, there's unfortunately nothing else that Zerarian can do in GT. Let's see where he goes next. All right. So let's see. It looks like Zerarian is going to try to do some mirror stuff here. So you can actually open the chest. See him perform some magic. Yep. So now you're gonna see him open a chest, and can he pull the lever? Apparently he can. That's not gonna lead to anything other than what we already know, but we'll find an item there. It will not be the moon pearl though, that's for sure. But when he goes back, I'll have more information. All right, so now, oh, that's the other thing. We never checked the other entrance to Hookshot Cave, which Zerarian is going to check right now. Let's see where that leads. Oh, that leads somewhere, but nothing, not to a place where the pearl is necessarily. But with mirror, there's things you can do here in the dark world. So you can walk as a bunny, that's for sure. All right. While Zeke is doing the climb, please give myself a follow. I'm commentating alone tonight, which is totally fine. And my tracker tonight, which is Professor Pixie, she has been really helpful as far as making sure I know what the runners have and you guys know what the runners have. So, and like I said, I'm trying to keep track of the entrances and where they go and which ones do what. So that way, if, you know, an hour from now, I won't have to remember. All right, so what is King's Tomb Eastern? Okay, well, we find Eastern Palace. Interesting. Okay, well, we can actually clear this. It is a full clearable crystal dungeon. Is this gonna be where the moon pearl is the question. Well, there's 10 bombs. Oh yes, right. Swamp is also now a thing for Zeruvian because he made the water go. Right, that is totally a thing. All right, but he's in Eastern right now, and the second item is just $20. At an hour 28, you're like, where is my moon pearl gonna be? I mean, that's what I would want to know. Like I said, you can do everything in this dungeon. You can get all 6 chests. And 20 bucks in that chest. We are still looking for the Moon Pearl. And obviously, that would pretty much give us full Dark World access. And a map of Desert Palace, which we already know. Right? Is the back of Eastern the question? Is this where our Moon Pearl is going to be? If also not found pod, or any of those things, or Thieves Town. And I missed what was in the big chest. It does not look like he got the Moon Pearl, so. Oh, we did. Oh, right. Yes, we did see pod. Yes, thank you, Pixie. Yes, we did. It was in the where the big bomb normally would be. We have not seen Skull or Back of Thieves. Correct. Right. And we have not seen like Turok Main or any of those things. All right. Zeke on to Aga 2. Okay. Okay. Now, Zeraria will do Ring Around the Armos Knights for the second time. And is this our Moon Pearl? Yes, it is! Eastern Palace has the Moon Pearl. Somebody said it earlier that it was going to be King's Tomb. And sure enough, at the 1 hour, 21 minute mark, Zerarian has full Dark World access with everything you could possibly want. And another crystal along with it. Yeah, this seed is definitely usable. Was that you, Roach? Yeah, good call, dude. This seed is evil. So that is... Oh, right. There's then this too. And oh, we find Mire Shed. Not going to be anything that he wants necessarily, but there are 3 entrances up here. And Zeraria now has full access to Skull Woods. And the left side has just fairies, so nothing exciting there. And then Skull Woods is the only dungeon that's shuffled amongst itself. Just so you guys are aware. Ooh, and we find Ice Rod Cave for 20 bucks. Well, we still don't know enough of things for Go Mode at this point. Oh, we find the big key to desert. So then I guess the logic, now that I think about it, is that first glove in the is the first, the one in Hyrule Castle is the first glove, I believe. Yeah, we still don't know if we have to do Trinax, but yeah, so I mean there's still a lot we don't know. But I think that Hyrule Castle one was the first glove, and then you use the glove to do to get your hammer, to get your boots, to then get your Moon Pearl behind Eastern, to then get your second one in the drop down. But that's just my guess. And there's people that know logic far better than I. That's, I believe, the logic that you're supposed to do. But we'll see. And so far, nothing in the Skull Woods. All right, so we're gonna get a pet check at 124. Well, there's half magic. Don't think any of our runners are going after that. All right, let's see where Zeke goes now. And now, of course, with full Dark World access, there's a million things you can do. Yeah, that's a good question, Pixie. I don't know that one. I don't know if Buddy walking to the other side. I assume so. Oh, there's a Take Any cave. When interesting, Zeke decides to take a potion. I don't know if that's something I would do, but. And Duke Firebird said that, yes, that would be logic. Okay. So, walking is logic. All right, and Zorian is taking the Ascent Cave. All right, so see what's next. Looks like and with Mitts, he can see what the medallion is, but without the without the pearl, unfortunately, he's not gonna really do very much. He can see what it is, he can't use it. All right, so ether for the Turtle Rock entrance. Well, thank you, Duke Firebird, for helping out with that. All right, so Zerarian is going to work on Swamp Palace. So and now Zeke will get his Moon Pearl off of Armos Knights. And there's a lot in Swamp. There's 10 items here. And this is also a crystal, full clearable. And looks like we're going to do left side first. And actually, if you flood the key in this mode, it kind of almost doesn't matter. Because you could buy more. Probably the only mode that does not punish you for silly things like that. Setting a bomb diver down. Definitely not as easy as it looks. Like everything else, they take practice. Ooh, having trouble with the bomb diver down. I'm gonna skip it for now, but then if I'm not mistaken, then the switch is not switched, so he won't be able to do the full left. Yeah, he could just leave it, but the problem is that the switch is still on the blue, which is going to be an unfortunate find out for him, because he didn't go back into the room and see the switch get switched. So you guys are about to see that he's not going to be able to do this other side. That is unfortunate. Yeah, because in the diver down, you're bombing it and you go back into that room to collect the key. So unfortunately, he can't get it unless he goes back. So we'll see what he decides to do. But he can just buy the extra key, but it's that item that we don't know now. Oh, having a little trouble with the Igor here. All right, heart piece in Swamp. Found half of the items so far. See if he goes back in for that last item. I'm going to say probably not. Yeah, Diver Down is one of those, especially Bomb Diver Down. This Key and Samaria one is much easier to kind of pull off. Oh, and we have a Tempered Sword, so that'll make the boss nicer. And it'll make the game much nicer as well. So this will be crystal number 3 for Zeravian. And he will get his Moon Pearl. And his first crystal. So let's see where now with bow and hammer, we could full clear pod as well. I'm wondering if that's where Zerarian's gonna go next. So let's see what he does. 3 crystals down at 133. And we have 14 runners tonight in the Retrance. All right, so Zeke goes to Skullwoods. Let's see where Zerarian goes. He's going to check some entrances here. And does not want to take any cave, I guess. Figures he's good on hearts and on potions, I guess. Yep, definitely starts to feel far behind. Okay, so we don't have the fire rod to open up the back of Skull. But Zeke gonna get his knowledge of half magic as well. Oh, good night, Horsefinger. Thank you for stopping by. And hope you sleep well. Yeah, it's 10:30 here. And Zerarian's gonna open up Turtle Rock. And let's see what's there. I'm gonna guess he's hoping it's a dungeon he can complete. It'd be funny if it's actually Turtle Rock Main. Nope, just back at Tavern. Yeah, I don't remember where Ether was either, Pixie, to be honest with you. Lots of Tavern. Yeah. So, Zaro going through Hookshot Cave. Yeah, let's see what Zeke does here. And we find the brother connector. That's a good connector to find too. Another take any cave. Yep, thanks for stopping by, Monster. Happy Thanksgiving. Find another shop in Village of Outcasts for Zaro. And Zaru finds the back of Skullwoods, which is a pendant. And we're seeing him do a bomb jump to get the torches. So we now know that Skull Woods is a pendant as well. All right, down goes Moth. For the blue pendant. Oh, and we find Tower of Hera as well. All right, so Zeke finds Hera. Let's see. Now, I haven't been tracking keys, so I don't know. It does not look like either of them have the big key, but that doesn't mean you can't do the dungeon. As you can Hera pod up there, it just means that whatever you get is out of logic till you get the big key. Yeah, bomb jumps are not logic. And it looks like Zaru is gonna follow into Hera. And while Zeke is doing the coffee break, if you guys don't mind, I have to go bring my son up to bed really quick. So I'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, sorry about that, guys. Parental duty. All right, so we know the Tower of Hera is now a crystal. So we're just missing one pendant, I believe, now. Okay, so crystal number 2 for Zeke. And another bottle for Zaru. And we're going to see the Smith go on a nice long journey. To a connector. And Zaru says no thank you. So the P is crystal, sorry, pendant, and the C is crystal. That's how you know what's what. And Zeke not happy to find the shield in the Pendant Desert Palace tonight. All right, sick kid, what do you have? A small key. Okay. And I know that you can no longer despawn Ganon's Tower or Ice Palace. So we still, since we don't know, yeah, they did patch that successfully and dismiss her. Just $20. So the question now is, I'm kind of curious if pod is the answer or not. But I am very glad I'm not running this seed. This seed is mean. Alright, Zaru is gonna find the stuff up here on the castle. The 3 entrances here. And bunch of entrances here for Zeke. And a connector for him. See where this one goes. Oh, we already saw that. So now we know where the exit of that is. So not a bad one. Okay, so let's see what is in Vanilla Palace of Darkness, if that's where Zeke is headed now. And then I guess, is Zaru going to go back to pod? Does not look like it. Looks like he's headed to Catfish area. Alright, what's in the pod entrance? Oh, just more keys. Any other races after this? I'm not that I'm aware of, Riki. Not that I'm aware of. But you can always go to the Speed Gaming website and check out what's on after us. But I'm gonna guess this is gonna be it for the night. I know there's a league race going on maybe right now, but I think that might be over before this one. So there you see what the, yeah, because I know Drossi. Oh, and we have a flute on Catfish. Huh. Well, that opens up all of the Mire area too. All right, so let's see when Zeke is going to get back to. He looks like he's headed to Catfish as well, so he'll get his flute. And I mean, if Mire and Pod are our last crystals, then we just need the big keys for both, and we are in go mode. And Samaria. Either way, we need Keen of Samaria. And, you know, you kind of want to find the big keys of those dungeons first. Alright, so let's see where Zaro goes next. Looks like Zeke's gonna check where the Vanilla Ice Palace is. Oh, Ice Rod. Okay, so we have our Ice Rod. We still need potential Fire Rod in Samaria. If it's a rock. Alright, let's see what Purple Chest has. Yeah, that is a huge find, because I mean, the Ice Rod can literally be any... Oh, there's a blue mail. Alright, let's see what's next. Alright, so we're going to see the Mire area now. And since we don't have a connector over there yet, this is a thing. That looked like Quake to me. For Mire. Oh, there's a connector. So we do have connecting abilities. Let's see what's in the desert area. Alright, small key. Okay. Let's see, what is this one? We have Graveyard Ledge for another map. Is it a map that we need? Oh, that'll give us some more information. If that is a pendant, then we know what the other two crystals are. So once we get back into the Dark World, if Zaro gives us a map check, we'll be in good shape. Oh, there's the front of Turok. And so, let's see. There's still more to do. Alright. Alright, is there gonna be yeah, that is Quake. I know we got this key earlier. I thought it looked like Quake. Alright, are we gonna get a Dark World map check and find out what Mire is? No, we are not. That's unfortunate. This seed is... This seed's the thing. Okay, so Mire's a crystal. So now the question is Pod or Turtle Rock the other pendant? And then that'll get... So we definitely now need the Mire, Big Key, and Samaria. Not that we didn't need it before, but now we know for sure. Well, we knew for sure anyway before that happened. So that's always good. Alright, so the question now is, where the heck is Thieves Town? Alright, so let's see where this connector goes. Hopefully it's somewhere helpful. And the only time you see this is... and actually runners are kind of following each other now. But obviously the crystal count is way different. Oh, so that was unfortunate. There was no way they can get up there. Oh, we have Spike Cave. Okay. Actually, if we were to get the fire rod, no, we still would need the big key. So never mind that idea. So we still need some keys. I think I would go to pod if I were in these runner shoes at this point. Even though you don't have the big key, I think I would go to pod. Only because pod is so dense of items. And I'm wondering if that's where Zaru's going now. Yeah, that's yeah, that is where the safety door leads in TR, in case anyone was wondering. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Doesn't look like Zaru's gonna head over just yet. Oh, there's the sword. Okay, so the Take Any Cave is still there. Okay. So that is what I was talking about. So that is the it's dangerous to go alone, take this cave, essentially. So we got Butter Sword on Zaru's side. Alright, let's see what Bombo's tablet is. Is it important? Nope. Just another heart container. Alright, where are we going now? Looks like we're going towards where Ice Palace would normally be. So, no Stamaria. That's really what we that and hopefully 2 big keys. And oh, there's the ice rod for Zaru. See, I think I would go to pod next, only because they still haven't cleared most of it, and the big key could be there. And if it is there, then you're in good shape. But does not look like that's where Zaru wants to go. Unless he's gonna go there from here. And he now knows what that entrance is. Probably never gonna use that one again. No, the green 20 I think is only in hard mode or better. Those things start getting replaced. But I think in normal there's always one, but I mean that's just my guess. There could be a big key on Magic Bat, absolutely, and that would be meaning that we'd have to do Aga 1. Oh my. Well, we'll see when our runners decide to do that. I think that'll be a last location for most people. I don't think anyone's doing Aga 1 just because. Alright, where is Zaru going now? And maybe now going towards pod. And Zeke getting his blue mail. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I thought. Chloe Power, yeah. So if it's like hard mode or expert mode, those obviously are removed for green 20s. But in this mode, you get your swords. Okay, so the question now is, he's got some stuff to do here in Desert. Zaru does, so let's see what he's gonna do here. And also, don't forget, guys, there's still one item in Swamp Palace. Because neither runner or Zaru was not able to complete the diver down. So, alright, are we going back to Palace of Darkness? We are. We have 9 keys. So he can open up every single door. And if he finds the big key in here, we could very well be in a good shape. We could be potentially one big key and one item away from go mode by the end of this dungeon. But we did get the Thieves Town big. We just need to find Thieves Town. Oh, there's Quake. There's the entrance to Mire, and well, looks like Zyro thought of it, and he's like, I'm out. No, I'm not out. All right, so oh, and there's Samaria. Interesting. Okay, so now potentially big key from go mode. Oh, is that? Wow, what a place to find the big key. Oh my goodness. And is that Mire too? Oh no, that's ice. Oh, this game is funny. This game is funny, guys. All right, we're gonna probably see a Hammer here would be my guess, even though he has so many keys. And he, oh, just misses it. I'm not sure, since I can't do Hammer, I don't even know what they're looking for. And I definitely need to learn it, especially in Key Sanity. All right, $100 in the big chest. So we are potentially Mire big, and we know where Mire is from go mode, and then the Thieves Town entrance, wherever that may be. All right, so we're about to find out if we're going to need Turtle Rock or not. And then what would be really evil is if the big key to ice led to the big key of Mire. And Zeke has a lot of items to get here. So he's going to end up with Samaria, which means he'll be able to use Icebreaker in Ice Palace. And I'm going to say Zyro may never go back there. And then there's an item. See, the problem with his is that he has 2 items he's missing. One in Ice Palace and one in Swamp Palace. So those could be the big keys that he's looking for as well. But we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, certainly. Yeah, I mean, we're running out of locations of where things can be at this point, so I mean, we know Thieves Town ain't gonna be in GT entrance because you need all 7 crystals. So but yeah, Palace of Darkness doing what Palace of Darkness does best. Having all of the things you need to complete the seed. So we're about to find out pretty quickly if Zyro gets a crystal here, we know we don't need Turtle Rock, and we know we don't need the Fire Rod. We know then that we are basically the Thieves Town entrance plus the Mire Big from Go Mode, and I think Professor Pixie said it right. You're gonna obviously go. You just got entrance. Just got the Mire medallion, you're gonna go right over there and see if that's where Thieves Town is. Yeah, we definitely. There is no way to cut to make it shorter that I know of. Oh, so we are gonna need Turtle Rock. Okay. So that being said, we are gonna need to find that fire rod now. So and yeah. This seed is evil, yes. And we do have a first place finisher of Plasma Kappa finishing this seed at 2 hours, 5 minutes, and 36 seconds. So our first runner to complete the seed itself. All right, let's see if this is where we need to go. Is this where... Well, we need to find the fire rod now for sure. And we need the Turtle Rock Big. And the Mire Big. So let's see. Yep. Leo has taught us well that Pendant Pod always has progression. Oh, is that... Oh, there's the Mire Big. Okay. So now just Turtle Rock and Fire Rod. Yes, it was. So this seed... And you could have definitely had the Quick Medallion pretty much earlier, too. So now the question is where's the Fire Rod? So, and the TR Big. That's all we're missing now on this stream from Go Mode. We know where TR Laser Bridge is because that's all we need there. But this seed is evil. Right. So continuing on here in Thieves Town. Yes. Zeke will know pendants and crystals as well. The question I would have is where is the TR Big Key and where is Fire Rod? A key for key there. I mean, Fire Rod has to be before GT, I would assume. Oh, you know what? With that key in Samaria, now the Fire Rod can be on right side. Oh, no, it can't. Yes, it can. It can be in Tower Room. Oh, that's mean. If that's where it is. All right, into blind goes Zaru. And I will definitely apologize to him afterward of screwing up his name throughout the entire broadcast. I will apologize later. All right. Oh, there's our fire rod. So we are now officially big key of Turnarock away from go mode. You can definitely go straight to Meyer and finish that at least, which is where I'm guessing. Yep. So there's 2 checks in here. If the TR big is here, wow. See, the question is, is what if the TR big is behind the Ice Palace big? And I'm kind of curious which one we're going to find out. Well, I guess we'll do this first. All right, well, let's see what's in the Meyer big first. Is that our go mode? Nope, that is not. Still waiting. We know we need 1 item. That TR big. And we are in go mode. And we'll see if Ice Palace is the right answer. Potentially before we see Vidi. Oh. Zeke has the TR? Oh. Oh, okay. Thank you, guys. Okay, so then we're in no mode then. If we know where TR big is. Based on chat. Trey Spray is saying it's in the Skullwoods big chest. My goodness. That is a thing. Because the question is when does Zaro go back there? Because that's not an easy thing to just say I'm going back to Skull Woods. And remembering that that's where you have things, so. Okay, blue goo. And this time, Zeke's fight with this boss will be a lot nicer. With Cold Stare. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know if he completed the front either, and if he didn't, maybe he'll go back. Oh, there's Red Mail. Okay, so he's getting ready to flute. We want him to flute to 3. I don't know if that's where he's gonna go though. So then he can go to do Turn a Rock. No, not going that way just yet. Alright, so Zeke just needs his fire rod. And finish off Swamp and Mire. Oh, so Zaro's gonna do the finish GT. Oh, this is unfortunate. This is not where he wants to go. He doesn't know what we know, though, here in the competitor's booth. Not gonna do Tile Room first, apparently. I don't know what draws him back unless he has not finished. As you said, Pixie, the front of the dungeon, so... Oh, there's the mirror shield. Alright. Alright, so we are in no mode here. And of course, at this stage of the game, you know, you're able to just go mode dungeons. So that's always fun. You know, once you're in this stage. Alright, so just waiting for this, and we have a mushroom. Alright. Where are we going next, Zaru? Oh, he's turning the mushroom. Okay. And Zeke will be able to full clear swamp. And mushroom, nothing too. Alright, he's close. Is he gonna flute to 3? Probably not. Oh, he is. Is he going to Skull Woods? Oh, no, he's not. He's heading away from Skull Woods. Okay. Where are we going next? Not quite sure where he's off to next. Did there's something we missed? Oh, right. He can go backwards through Turtle Rock. Yeah. I was thinking, where is he going? And I forgot you can go backwards through Turtle Rock. Alright. Just a map of Turtle Rock, and he already knows it's a crystal. And yeah, knowing that you can go backwards through this dungeon is really important. Because now he can get all the way to the front as well. And see where the front of this dungeon is. Alright, so let's see. And Zeke does get his diver down. Refilling the magic. Yeah, Zeke is definitely going to full clear. Because he's looking for Fire Rod, unfortunately. I don't know if... All right, well, let's see what Zara left behind from before. All right, just $50, so that's good. I mean, like I said, we already know where the key is, but at least it's not there. Yep, Zeke is looking for 2 items, and they're in the same place. That's exactly right, Pixie. Yep, he's looking for the items, and they're in the same place. And unfortunately, he does not know that. But this is Retrance, so anything and everything can happen, and it usually does. Okay, lots of small keys here. Alright, so Turok is cleared. He'll need to go back to the back there, but he still needs that big key. And looks like he might be heading to Skullwoods now. Yes, he is. Yeah, I think he's heading to Skull now, Pixie. So that'll be his go mode here shortly. He just needs to do 1 bomb jump. What a race this has been between these 2 runners. Absolutely fantastic. And like I said, I will make sure I apologize to Zaru afterward for totally making a mockery of his thing, and he's about to be in go mode. Alright. So, officially at 2 hours and 21 minutes, Zaru is our first runner of our restream here to be in go mode, and he doesn't have very far to go to get back to Turok because he's right there. He just has to mirror. And while we have a second, please give our runners a follow. They have been phenomenal in this seed, which has been miserable. And then actually Ganon is not far either from this. So, and Trinex on Buttersword is pretty much trivial. Okay, so Swamp cleared. Let's see, where does Zeke go next? Hopefully Thieves Town. And 3 hits to each head. Well, not necessarily, because we have to go to the front of... I don't remember where the front of Turok was. And he's not going to be going to Laser Bridge. He's going to the front of TR. And then he'll go to Ganon. And Buttersword Ganon is pretty much a nice, easy fight. Alright, so Zaru enters Ganon. And we'll get all the finisher times as well. Alright, phase 2 already over. Now into phase 1 over. Now into phase 2, which should be over shortly. And he's now in phase number 3, which is just 1 sword slash per. Yeah, definitely get him, please. Right? When he just keeps teleporting all over the place. All right, and he will use his silver arrows here to kill Ganon. Wow, get your GGs in chat for Zaru. And he just needs to cross 1x3 bridge, which he does successfully. And he finishes in 7th place with an official time of 2 hours, 25 minutes, and 18 seconds. So, as mentioned before, our Plasma Kappa finished in 1st place with a time of 2:05:36. CS Tutor finished in 2nd with a time of 2:13:33. Vix finished in 3rd with a 2:19:55. Koi in 4th with a 2:21:57. Frostbite right behind him at 5th with 2:22:27. Shire in 6th with 2:24:44. And we and then we have 3 people who have forfeited from the race. Seeing if Zaru wants to join us here in the commentary booth or not. And we welcome our raiders from Vix. Thank you, raiders. Welcome. Let's see if Zaru wants to join us here in the commentary booth or not. All right, on to blind for Zeke. And I believe now at 2:27:12, Zeke has entered go mode. And we saw 4 runners racing at the moment, Zeke being one of them. All right, so Meyer should be a quick one for him. And all Zeke needs to do is finish Meyer and TR and Ganon. And Vitreous shouldn't. Yeah, the remaining bosses with a gold sword should be pretty trivial. I think if I were racing this, I think I would have been in the 3-hour time period. Maybe 2:45. Something like that. Yeah, I think I could finish a seed like this. I just don't think I would be finishing as fast as these guys yet. My cross keys are usually around 245-ish. I think my best time was 237. Anyway, continuing on here, we have a boss about to fall. And a red mail. And crystal number 6. Yeah, I've definitely been getting better at cross keys. Anyway, Zeke needs to go to Turtle Rock now and finish that up. And all he needs is Trinex. At least TR is not far from where he was. So now it's just killing Trinex. While we are watching Zeke kill Trinex, please give both our runners, Zaru and Zeke, a follow, as well as my tracker for this evening, Professor Pixie, and myself, Nitro6003. If you guys like what you're seeing, because these guys put on shows all the time just like this. So definitely give them a follow. They deserve your love and support. And down goes Trinex. All right, flute back to 3 and go kill Ganon. Or not, flute to 7 and go kill Ganon. There's multiple ways to get to everything in this game. Yeah, and Zeke did a great job here. We'll talk. Hopefully, he'll be joining us as well in the commentator booth. But this seed was pretty unforgiving. All right, Zeke is fallen into Ganon as Zaru's collection rate is now up on the screen. All right, Zeke in phase 2. The fastest time was Plasma Kappa at 2:05:36. He was first place in this, and then CS Tutor was in second, 2:13. Yeah. And when you have silvers, you don't really need the torch glitch. Almost got a triple there. Well, and down goes Gannon, and get your GGs in chat for Zeke Highwind, who will finish, just needs to cross a 1x3 bridge. And we'll get his official time of 2:35:10. And that is good for 8th place. Still 3 runners going, and we'll see if we get either one of them in the commentator's booth. Yeah, there are still 3 runners racing this seed. Tracy M, Freddie 3K, I believe, and TJ Joel are still racing. So we're just gonna wait and see if either of our runners want to join us in the commentator's booth. If not, we'll sign it off and give them a few minutes to get a drink of water or whatnot. And actually, our 2nd place finisher is also here. There they are, Zaru and Zeke. GG's to the both of you.
GG's.
GG. Wow, what a seed. Crowd has some good times on this one. Like,
yeah,
really.
This seed was terrible.
Oh my god. I could so sub 215 this seed if I just don't freaking orphan the Skull was Big Chest. I feel so bad. I feel so terrible. I'm like, wait a minute, I have this big key. It's probably nothing.
Guess who never dropped down the spec rock drop?
Oh no.
Guess who got the mirror? Guess who got the mirror and then had to go back up to the tower?
That's rough, man. All right, can we talk about that Moon Pearl logic?
Yeah.
That
so let's do that.
Something. That is definitely something.
Kind of incredible.
So, regardless of which glove you get when, you still have to climb GT on Retro Keys logic to drop into Uncle at Pyramid to get your other glove with the boots you get out of Bob's chest to bonk into Eastern to get your Moon Pearl off Armos. I'm sorry. Did I say that right?
That sounds about right. I mean, it seems like it wants you to go up GT first to get your boots in, and then go back. I would assume. I don't know. I don't know on this logic, to be honest with you.
I don't play a lot of Retrance, so the Retro Key logic throws me every single time.
I'd assume that Nitro, who was going to join this race, is happy to have not joined this race.
Possibly.
I am thrilled to have not joined this one. And apparently it's a Drossi seed, so we could blame him, apparently. From what
yes.
PS2
I blamed him the instant he rolled it. I'm like, no, Drossi, don't. I know what he did last week. I know exactly what he did last week.
It's one of the rules of entrance. All seeds are bad, and entrance is impossible to route.
Yeah, I mean, and then we were all wondering if there was going to be an Aga plane in there for Powder at some point, but luckily it was nothing there, or nothing that we knew of.
There's no way I was going up Castle Tower after getting the hook shot in the first check, and then, a nice, I can only assume that wasn't a natural Big 20, but a 10 arrow pack, which would make me smile. As soon as Lamp popped in, I'm like, I bet you the game wants me to climb GT. That was the first thought I had. Not necessarily that, Castle Tower for Powder was on the table, but I didn't have boots at that time. So I knew GT was going to be somewhere. And at that point, it was just a matter of finding it and going up.
And then Eastern Palace had your Moon Pearl. That was just mean.
And nothing else.
Yeah, and right, exactly, and nothing else.
Like 80 rupees, a dungeon item, and a Moon Pearl. Something along those lines.
Yep,
and,
that's right.
And if I'm not mistaken, you want to see Eastern Palace if it's a crystal, if you know it's a crystal. If you have a bow and a big key, it's probably the thing you're most excited to find. when you find it, but not in this case that we were having tonight. It's like, where the heck is my moon pearl? Oh, look, a dungeon. I might as well clear it. Why is that there? Yeah, sort of.
Why
moment.
is that there? I had several of those today.
Yeah, if it wasn't a race seed, we could actually go and look at the meta and see what it wanted you to do. But yeah, this seed was absolutely mean, and yeah, we had 3 people forfeit from it, so I don't blame them at all. This was not friendly.
Yeah, for the younger entrance player that might not know all the nuances of Retro, when you play Retro in any mode, kind of like how Open will expect you to have bombs, will expect you to have,
Zora
money. In Retro, you have universal keys. The game considers that as, an item that you have in infinite supply, regardless of whether or not you've actually found any keys or any rupees to buy any keys. But that also means all of your key doors are just available as soon as you walk into a dungeon. So you're not worried about scumming the key out of the back of desert. You can go straight to right side and pick up whatever's there. And if you discover it and it's early, that's in logic. If you find GT and you have the big key, climbing is in logic. It doesn't matter.
Oh, so, yeah. I thought you had to have the fire rod to climb GT.
You need a bow and a fire source to get to pre-Moldorm. Post-Moldorm, typically locked by 4 keys, also needs you to have a hook shot. If you want to make that check, you can always, of course, Moldorm bounce or hover or your other flavor of ignoring it entirely if you don't want to get your glove on Uncle. But you kind of need that on this seed, don't you?
You did.
There's one other location I just kind of want to shake a fist at. Why is the flute on catfish again?
And this the only way to mire.
That's my third flute on catfish in the past month. Excuse me?
Well, I get catfish and purple chests lately have had progression in some way that I've seen seeds, whether it be here or league matches. It's like catfish has been in progression or purple chest. In this case, it was catfish to get your flute.
And as soon as I got that flute, I was thinking about going to the top of the castle right away. Had a catfish, I get the flute, I'm like, there's no way I'm going to the castle now. Save and quit. Go straight to activate that, and you're over in Mire right away. You need to know whether or not you're going to find Thieves Town or, like I did, last locate it.
Yep, same here.
Yeah, and I didn't have any keys when I DVR'd into Podseek.
I did. I got killed on the bunny walk.
Oh no.
And then I didn't make it down to pod until about 2 hours in.
And that pod's another one of those dungeons where the retro key logic just kind of holds a proverbial single arrow at you. It doesn't matter if you have 0 keys or 12 keys when you enter everything. If you can access the rooms by how they're normally required, the key counts don't matter. Just go get it. And that's where Kane and Quake were, which were the I would say the ultimate pieces that you need for Thieves Town and TR.
Yeah.
Also, the pod big key that would have led me there in the first place.
Yeah, let's not get started on an own dungeon big key.
Well, during the broadcast, I was like, I wonder when they're going to go back to pod. And of course, at that point, we didn't know it was a pendant. And I'm like, I'm wondering if it's going to have its vanilla big key, going to have the crystal. We don't have to do TR. It'd be fantastic. We may never find the fire rod. And it would be all great. But no, it had to drop a pendant. And no, we had to continue looking for other keys.
Oh, no.
I was worried about Kane, honestly.
Of course it was in pod.
And yeah, and it was pendant pod to go along with it. So pendant pod had your major progression in this seed.
Yeah, and at that point, I had knowledge of 2 pendants, and I didn't know about Mire or TR. So I knew Kane was going to be required one way or the other, and I was just like, all right, well, let's see if we need to find the fire rod, or if we can just go kill Viddy. Nope. Go get both of your rods, because it's Turtle Rock.
Well, at least you guys both found the ice rod. I mean, that is another one of those crazy items that could be literally and figuratively anywhere but behind Trinex.
Considering where it was, that's a pretty kind check for cross keys.
Yeah, that was definitely
that's just a gimme. It's a one-off check at an entrance, but it's a lot better than going back into ice for big chest or something with the big key latent logic or
I comboed it with my catfish check, so...
Oh, so you got your flute and your ice rod at the same time. Must be nice.
I did like that the ice rod was in the ice palace.
Do they give bonus points for flavor?
Whatever bonus points I had, it lost for Moon Pearl behind the GT climb.
Oh. Here's a question. I did not find the other end of Bumper. I'm assuming it goes to either the back of Skull Woods or GT. Which one is it?
Bumper is Desert East.
Desert. Oh, it's the one entrance you never want to find.
I found the cape and took Bumper when I found it. So...
Zeke, you made like a beeline there after you found your cave to see where it went.
I was missing connectors, so...
You were, yeah.
I feel bad for the Triple Dip Ice Palace, but...
Oh, you tripled Ice Palace? I never went in without both the camera and the glove. I'm like, now wait a minute. This is just clearable. Why don't I do this now?
Oh no, I went in without, expecting the worst. Got the hammer and the glove almost immediately after, went back, died to Cold Stare.
Oh no. Did you have... What did you have for Cold Stare?
Master Sword and both.
Yeah.
You guys both have the same equipment.
I got bullied by ice cubes.
Yep.
I had a menu
still
to
got-
burn.
I still got bullied by the ice cubes in the refight.
Ugh.
But Tempered Sword is a lot better than Master Sword.
Do you like that take any sword at Swamp Palace?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I hope I never find that. Oh, there it is. I guess we're picking it up.
I also liked that Swamp Palace had two swords, one in the entrance and one in the dungeon.
And what I just wasn't sure, since I only have played one or two Retrances myself, since you start with a sword in this mode, I didn't know if they took out that particular Take Any Cave and it was just a sword you found, but obviously proven wrong today that it is still there. It just, you have to find it.
Yeah, that Take Any sword still exists in Retrance, same as it does in Retro as an open seed.
Right. Yep.
But what it does is because you start with a sword, it still places 4 swords, but once you get to your last sword, if you already have gold sword, it's just a green 20 like every other mode.
Oh, gotcha.
Actually, I think with a shared sword, I think it doesn't place a 4th sword.
Oh, okay. So what does it put in its place?
I haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah, big 20. No.
Probably another big 20, which there were like 80 of in the seed, it felt like.
Well, yeah, any 10 arrow pack turns into a big 20 in a chest, so you were going to find a lot of money. Considering the bows were pretty early, pretty happy to see a lot of money.
I believe I fought Eastern Armos with the Cane of Burna just to save money.
Yeah, you can toggle off silvers, and that saves you quite a bit of dosh going forward, but at the same time, it's just like, but I want to use these.
I think I fired 6 silver arrows the entire seed.
Let me guess, they were at Ganon.
5 at Ganon, one of which ended up in a wall, and 1 at Argus.
One at Argus. I mean, I just double spun him. I didn't have any rods, or I would have absolutely quick killed him.
I figured silver was faster. If I could hit the silver on the first shot, it's faster than double spin.
It is. It really is.
I hit it on the first shot, so...
Yeah, buddy, nice shot. Oh, seriously, this was a fun seed. Thank you, Speed Gaming, for putting us on tonight. Happy Thanksgiving, anybody in the United States or anyone who's celebrating worldwide. Huge shout-outs to Nitro for coming into comm this last minute, and Professor Pixie, I believe, had a lot of fun solo tracking 2 players playing cross keys, if I recall our brief conversation in the server correctly.
Yep, she was our savior here tonight, being our tracker. So, any final thoughts before we close it out, guys?
Hey, look, Zaru, we finally got our race.
I know. It's been how long?
I mean, at least our race in a cross key setting. We have been looking forward to a chance to restream race each other in cross keys for months now. So
Nice.
Yeah, finally got the opportunity. And I had to take this opportunity as well, and I have to give huge props and thank you to Drakian for the custom sprite. That this is the first time it's been seen on screen.
Oh, very cool. Well, we really appreciate you guys putting on a show, because without you guys, there wouldn't be no thing for us to watch. So, and after we're done eating turkey and whatever, it's fun to watch the both of you guys race. And you guys did put on a show, and it was absolutely fantastic. And it was enjoyable from the commentaries booth, and everybody in chat was asking all kinds of cool questions. So it was really it was really nice. So, if you guys have nothing to say, we'll close things out. I wanted to thank my tracker here tonight, Professor Pixie. Please give her a follow, as well as our two runners, Zeke and Zaru. They were fantastic. There's still 3 people racing at this point. So if you guys would like to go give them support, either Tracy M or T. Joel. Does not look like Freddy is streaming at the moment. So for all of us here at the Speed Gaming Networks, I am Nitro6003. Have a good evening, and hopefully your Turkey Day was fantastic if you celebrate. Good night.